That green color really doesn't go with our decor, does it? No, it doesn't. Let's change this color back here. I was just setting up for the video to get these lights set up, but it made me think, I should probably mention these as one of my favorites too. These are the Hue lights by Philips. I got these last year. I feel like there's probably a newer version of the lights out, but I just put these in for spooky season, just because I feel like lighting adds so much to your display, but you can really just change the lights back there to any color you want. I'm just controlling it here on my phone. I think on my last video I had these guys set to blue, but we'll do like more of like a little purpley tone back there. But I feel like it just adds like good ambiance to anything. So I didn't even think about it, but that's definitely one of my home favorites, is these Philips Hue lights. So easy to install, Bluetooth, connect to your phone. I also have one in our TV room. I should probably put one here in this light, just so all of this is purpley. But that's for a later time of day. Clearly this is gonna be like a home and toddler favorites. I know you guys can read, you see the title. I feel like it's mainly gonna be toddler favorites, and I feel like these are just like practical things that we're constantly using. There's some shoes, some clothes, some cleaning, travel, just things that I find myself reaching for all the time, and hopefully they'll kind of make your life a little easier. And then some home things that I use constantly and I feel like are really great if you have kids. The first one is from Earthbreeze. I've mentioned these to you guys before. These are laundry detergent eco sheets. They are this, literally this. Instead of laundry detergent, this is what you're using. These little sheets are so powerful, so strong. I'm always amazed when I use them because I have a child. We know that they get messy, especially around like this going on 2-year-old age. I feel like this man is in everything. He loves to pick up dirt, just rub it down on his shirt, and I'm always shocked at how good these tiny little sheets get out all the stains and odor. They're just super, super powerful. They dissolve in hot water, they dissolve in cold water. You can use them in high efficiency machines. I also love that there's no measuring or mess. I'm a tall girl, but the way our laundry room is set up, even I was struggling a little bit to get down the jugs that I used to use. It get messy, it get all over the place because I am a klutz. So the no mess version of this is perfect for klutzy girls. I know you're out there. I know you're watching this. These are dermatologist tested and hypoallergenic, just to make sure everything is nice and safe for you and your babies and your family. Whoever's clothes you're washing, this is safe. This would be for like a larger load, and if you were doing something a little bit smaller, I actually just fold these in half and tear them down the middle. If I was doing like a medium load, I would do something like this, like the smaller half. This would be a large load, and then if I was like doing like our bedding or sheets, I usually do 2 of these just to make sure everything is nice and squeaky clean. So if you want to give these powerful little sheets a try, you can go to earthbreeze.com/NicoleG for 40% off. That is earthbreeze.com/NicoleG for 40% off your subscription. 2 more cleaning supplies that I just find myself reaching for constantly. The first one is Family Guard. This is, did I get this from Target? I definitely got this from Target. I use this version and the spray clean version all the time. I'm actually out of the spray clean version. This is the disinfectant one. This is gentle enough for daily disinfectant. It's gentle enough if you want to disinfect every single day. It's kid safe, it's pet safe, there is no smell to it, which I really like. And the spray the spray cleaner is exactly the same, safe for pets, safe for kids, and the spray is just as good. Chef's kiss, I love them so much. I feel like I'm not in focus, like it looks like I'm in focus, but I have a really bad eye, so I don't know. And the screen is so tiny. So let's hope that we're in focus. I look in focus, right? Right? Folex. I don't know what magical creation that this cleanser is made with, but once I tried Folex, I will never not have Folex in my house. Like, that is how amazing this product is. There's no smell, it's safe for your pets and your kids, and it takes out literally everything. I'm not exaggerating when I say that. It says it's an instant carpet spot remover. I really use it for everything. Who's knocking on the door? Hopefully they can't hear me talking. I use it on my couches, I use it on the chairs, rugs, bedding. Literally, if there's a stain, I'm just like, get the Folex. It says right on here that it removes pet accidents, grease, ink, red wine, coffee, blood, rust, food, cosmetics, dirt, grime, most old stains. This is your sign to get your eyes checked. I don't know where I left off or what I was saying, but just know that this is magical, mystical. If you have children, pets, you need it. It will take out everything. And it also says it's excellent for upholstery, so it will work on your couches too. So good. Next one is museum wax. Museum wax will save the day. All this stuff back here is museum wax, okay? You're not knocking it down. Museum wax. If you have small children, if you have cats or pets that like to jump up on things, or if you live somewhere that there's earthquakes, which is scary, and I feel for you, museum wax. I know it says on here that it's earthquake proof, quake hold. Quake holds. It's basically to lock everything down. So if you don't want your kids to pull down any of your Halloween decorations, Christmas decorations, or just any kind of decor that you may have up that their little hands can get to and reach, you just use some of this. I thank TikTok for introducing me to museum wax because this has been a lifesaver. We've only lost that one Halloween piece in the beginning, and everything else, it's locked and loaded for its life. It's not going anywhere. I love how my only home favorites were like cleaning supplies. Because what else would a home favorite be? I also really love Scrub Daddies, which I wanted to mention, but ours just looks so sad. It's not even smiling anymore, okay? It looks like a Mad Daddy instead of a Scrub Daddy. But I love those. I think they're amazing. Jeremy hates them for some reason. He likes the scrubber, like the washer with the handle. I hate that one because you can never get it dry, and I need my sponge to be dry before I put it back down, so I just can't. We have different sponges that we like to use. But my last one is a candle, and this one is from Skylar. This is the Coconut Cove version, which is my second favorite. My favorite is burning right now, which is Vanilla Sky. I know that I mentioned the Vanilla Sky perfume in my last favorites that I just put up a couple days ago, right? I believe so. They're just like a regular size candle, but the throw that these little dudes put off is so intense. It's the strongest smelling candles that I've ever burned. And I've bought super expensive candles to very inexpensive, everywhere in between, trying to find one that would really fill the room with the scent. These little candles, they handle their business, okay? They are the best smelling candles that I've used in a really long time. And just the fact that they fill your entire room. Like, I can smell this candle all the way in my bedroom. And it's a little guy like this. I'm always really impressed as soon as I light it, and like 2 minutes later, I can start to smell it, like on the other side of the kitchen. You go outside, you come in, you smell it right when you walk in the door. I just forget. I don't burn candles for a really long period of time, and then I get into like where I need to burn a candle like every single day for a month. And I'm currently in that phase. Moving on to toddler favorites. The first one is the Coterie? I always forget how to say it. I feel like it's Coterie. I think you probably have seen the Instagram ads for these diapers and these wipes, and when Kai was born, we used every kind of diaper and wipe, kind of just seeing what we felt worked best. And originally I didn't like the Coterie? Why does it sound like I'm not saying it right? Originally I didn't love the newborn diapers. I don't know if he was just too small at first, that like nothing really fit him, so it was like a struggle to find a good diaper because it felt like he was peeing through everything. But the diapers are 100% worth it. He started using them again when he was probably like 2 or 3 months, and I was like, what were we doing? They're the most efficient and absorbent diapers ever. And then I hated the wipes originally too, but they changed them, and these wipes are where it's at, y'all. These are the best baby wipes in the world. Yes, they are on the pricey side of things, but I am a believer in you get what you pay for. There is just no other better wipe than these. I was a lover of the Honest wipes, and then they came out with a new version of these, and I was like, oh, throw these away. Like this is where it's at. So if you're just curious if they are worth the price point, 100%, 1000%. So good. I can't live without the Miss Mouth's Messy Eater Stain Treater. These are the travel size version. Well, not travel, yeah, I guess travel size, because it comes in a spray and then it comes in these little wipes as well, which I keep in his little diaper bag. But you really like can't be without these things, especially if you're going somewhere where you might be eating or anything like that. These are so good. You have little messy gremlin toddlers like me. You need these. Spray is amazing, but these are just nice to have like with you in your diaper bag. Also these little bags, like this is a good little essential to have too, to keep in your diaper bag. I feel like I don't have all the sizes in here because I actually just took them out and put them in the car the other day, but I'll link like the pack that I got from Amazon, but they come in tons of different sizes. I think it was like a pack of 25, and there's multiple sizes. Like I think there's like 5 or 6 different sizes, and it just makes organizing your diaper bag so much easier. Also, this 30 years drift tote is a toddler favorite. I was talking about the mini totes that I always use, but this is an amazing bag to use for your little one. Just because, like I said, it's just like a piece of your personality while you're carrying around all your baby's shit. Honestly, I don't even think of it as like a diaper bag anymore. I just think of it as things that I need to take when I go places with Kai. It's nice to have a diaper bag or kid bag that you feel good with, you know? Because it's like a little piece of your personality still there. Next are these Bubsy products. We originally started using the Bubsy whipped coconut oil body cream for Kai because he had a little bit of like, you know, like the little bumpies. I get KP on the back of my arms. I don't get it so much now because I use that salicylic acid body wash, but he had a little bit of it, and I was reading tons of reviews and everyone was saying that this was really amazing for taking that away, and it did. It cleared it up. He doesn't get those little bumpies anymore because we just continuously put this body lotion on him. So it made me want to look into what other products they had, and then I became obsessed with their conditioner and their shampoo. These are refillable containers. This is what the refill would look like. This is the shampoo, this is the conditioner, but they smell so amazing. They work really great. The shampoo is also a body wash as well. I guess we're starting them young with the 2-in-1s, but it just leaves his skin like creamy and silky. So even on days that like you might forget to put moisturizer on their skin, because it does happen, sometimes he's cranky when he gets out of the tub and we just got to get him in his PJs and get him to bed, he still feels moisturized because of the coconut oil body wash. So really love those. Super gentle and never cause any kind of allergic reaction or anything, because they do have a slight fragrance to them. They're not fragrance free, but the fragrance is from the coconut oil. I said they're not fragrance free, right? Like, they're not. They have a fragrance. This is the My Little Monster toothbrush. We got it at Target. It is an oscillating toothbrush because we could not get Kai to brush his teeth for the life of us. It was like a knock-down, drag-out fight every night trying to get him to brush his teeth. And as soon as we switched to this one, I don't know if it's because he sees us brush our teeth with the toothbrush like this, that he was more open to us brushing his teeth. But ever since we switched to this, it's been a lot easier. Of course, there are those nights where he still tries to fight us, but this has helped so much. So I feel like if your toddler is kind of putting up a fight with you when you're trying to brush his teeth, I can't get my words out today, try maybe this oscillating toothbrush, because it really saved our life and now we can actually brush our son's teeth. We got this one from Target, and it comes, you can recharge it, and it comes with 2 brush heads. Next is some sunscreen. Even though we're moving more into the cooler months, I don't know what Florida's doing. We had 2 nice days, that's it. We're back to the heat. It's still lots of sunscreen, and even if it's cool outside, it's sunscreen. I was just thinking of a DM that I got the other day. Somebody was like, do you put sunscreen on every single day? Because it just seems like you would have to. And I'm like, yes, every single day. We don't skimp on the sunscreen. I put it on every day. I finally got Jeremy on it. So Kai is drenched in sunscreen, and this is what we use. It's the Think Baby Zinc Oxide SPF 50. This is just the cream one, the one that we like mainly use if we're like going in the pool or just going to the park, out for a walk. If he's outside, he has the sunscreen on, and then I also have the little face version. This one's a lot easier to get on him than the cream one. He will let you put this on, but I think he just likes this. He thinks this is more fun to put on his face. This is SPF 30 and this is SPF 50. So I do like to do the 50, but the 30 works. Like if he's like in a cranky mood and I know he's not feeling me rubbing all this sunscreen into him, I break this guy out and he's like, ooh, and he likes that little stick. I always think like I'm gonna like leaving my bangs out, and then they annoy me halfway through. Saying these little balm sticks I keep in his diaper bag just in case he's looking a little dry around his nose, or his lips are chapped, or his hands look dry, anything. I don't want my baby looking dry out in these streets, so I keep a little balm. And again, this like solid stick version he really likes, plus I like to use it if, you know, mom's looking dusty and crusty, the cuticles, the elbows, anything. This is a lifesaver. It's saved my life a bunch of times, and it's just really easy to use with your baby. Next are these little travel forks and knives. If we were to go anywhere, I would want him to have like what he's used to. They're really high quality, dishwasher safe. I like their little travel container. that they come in, and it's just like something that's like familiar to him. We're not handing him like a grown-up adult fork or something to eat with, because I didn't even think about stuff like this until I was in that situation and realized, oh my god, he doesn't want to eat with this fork because he thinks it's too big. So that's what prompted me to find little travel ones. So if we're going somewhere that I know we might be eating, obviously this is going in his bag just to be on the safe side, and he'll have something that he knows and he's familiar with. And it did come like in a little 2-pack like this. I was gonna show you his little Stanley, but he's at the park right now with dad and his grandma, but he constantly likes to drink out of mine, and it's not a big deal. It's just sometimes he hits his little mouth on this, you know, like kids are just like crazy and they want to like drink stuff so fast, and he'll like hit the roof of his mouth. So we got him this little Stanley, and I feel like it's the best one because you can close it, and if it tips over, it's not going to spill everywhere, because even like the smaller Stanleys that they make, they still have these straws, and if it tips over, it still spills. So I like that version because you can close it, and I feel like it's a lot softer and more gentle on their mouth if they were to go in at 100 miles per hour to take a sip of water. The only downside to that Stanley is it's on the heavier side, but I feel like he is a lot more used to it, because in the beginning he used to always like drop it, but I feel like he knows it really well now. And then just a few last ones are some pajamas, little sleepies I absolutely love. I had somebody asking me the other day, because you guys always see him in his Halloween pajamas, if the price point was worth it, because I'm pretty sure they're $34. They're a bamboo pajama, and I love little sleepies. He has so many. He has some that are still like 18-month range that he still fits into, and he's wearing 3 and 4T. I just feel like you get a good longevity out of them because they stretch so much, and you do want them to be more on the tighter side, the tighter fitting side. I definitely think they're worth it. This is currently a 4T, and I feel like he'll still be able to wear these next year, fingers crossed, because he's still wearing some that he got last year this year. This is also your sign that if you're gonna get any pajamas from Little Sleepies, to go ahead and do it now. If you get to November, the good ones are going to be sold out. His 4 PJ sets from Little Sleepies, they're so cute. They're so cute. I cannot wait to see him in his Christmas PJs. Little Sleepies is my top dog. I think they're the best. They're $34, which is still expensive for some pajamas. Other bamboo pajama kid companies are charging like $38, $39, $40 for a pair of pajamas. So even though it's still expensive, I feel like they're the least expensive, and they have the cutest prints. I'm just saying. Kiki and Lulu also have really cute prints, but I feel like their pajamas are like in the $40 range. But again, this is your sign to get those holiday Christmas pajamas now. I ordered those in, what are we in, October? I ordered those in September, and I got his Halloween pajamas in August, because I just know that I want him to wear Christmas and Halloween pajamas for the whole month. Like, he's only worn Halloween pajamas for this whole month. October 1st starts. I have 6 pairs of PJs. They go in rotation. Same with his Christmas ones. I think I have 6 for him this year, and they'll just be in rotation for the whole month of December. Yeah. My last one is some New Balance shoes. I want to mention New Balance again. I know I've talked to you guys about them before, but Kai has a really wide foot, and New Balance is like one of the only brands that I've found that makes an extra wide shoe. This one looks a little big because I just got him a new size 7. He's currently wearing a 6.5, but I feel like he's kind of just squeezing his little foot in there. He was wearing just the wide, but we've gone up now to the extra wide shoe, just so his little foot isn't like crammed in there. He was walking around in a pair of his wide shoes today, and he was like, mom feet, mom toes. Like, it's like he was like telling me that his feet hurt in his shoes. So we upped him to a 7. They're so cute. And I was also saying, I feel like New Balance makes shoes for toddlers, like specifically, you know, like they take into account that your child might have a wider foot. They're not just making shoes in toddler sizes, they're making them for toddlers. That makes sense, right? I hope so. I love New Balance. That's like really the only shoes he's been wearing. Jeremy did order him some like barefoot kind of shoes, just because we've seen all these things about how your foot should be, you know, your toes should be wide apart, like, and we wear shoes that start to like compress our toes together, which is like really bad. So we've been trying to keep him in like wider fitting shoes, but love New Balance for that. I think that's it. I feel like I rambled for long enough. I think I have water in here. No, I don't. I do not. But yeah, that's it for me. Hopefully this video was in focus. And this is my sign that I need to go get my eyes checked because I can't see